today we are explaining the function of legislature. The legislature of Nepal has been entrusted wide range of function. Its major task is to formulate law. It performs other tasks also which are equally important. Function of legislature are explained below. Legislative function. All the bills are presented in the parliament. Bills are discussed in different committees. After discussion, bills are passed by majority in the legislature. It is approved by president. After president's approval, it becomes law. Hence, parliament makes law according to people, aspiration and desire. Legislature amends the law also. Financial function. The legislature control over the finance of the country. It passes annual budget proposed by the government. New tax cannot be charged without consent of legislature. No money can be sent from the state treasury without its permission. Administrative function. Legislature can raise question to any work of the government. Legislature forms government by electing prime minister, and if government does not work properly, then it can't withdraw its support. The members of parliament controls executive by asking question and drawing attention towards contemporary issues. Judicial power. Legislature can raise question about the misconduct and incompetence of Chief Justice or any other judges of the Supreme Court. Two-third majority of parliament can remove such judges or Chief Justice. In this way, legislature controls judiciary. Amendment of constitution and law. The legislative parliament is authorized to amend constitution and law. There is provision of amending constitution by two-third majority of the existing members of the both houses of federal legislature in the constitution of Nepal 2022.
Thank you so much for presenting your speech.
Hello, my name is Martin Sharma, and today I am going to tell about federal executive. So here I begin. The federal executive is the law implementing body of the state. The council of ministers or the government is the executive body of the country. It makes programs and policies and executes the law passed by federal legislator. It is also known as government or cabinet. There is a province of federal executive in part 7 of Constitution of Nepal 2072. In the country where the parliamentary democracy is practiced, the prime minister is the head of the state, like Nepal, India, Great Britain, etc. President is the head of the state in the Nepal. India, whereas the king in Great Britain.
Alright class, so today I'm going to start another important topic, and that is judiciary. I hope that you have already learned in your junior classes what is judiciary. Judiciary भन्ने बित्तिकै हामीले न्यायपालिका भनेर बुझ्छौँ. नेपालमा विशेष गरी सरकारमा रहँदाखेरि देश चलाउनको निमित्त तीनटा निकायहरू एकदमै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छ, जसमा व्यवस्थापिका अर्थात् लेजिस्लेचर, कार्यपालिका अर्थात् एक्जिक्युटिभ र न्यायपालिका अर्थात् जुडिशरी. Today I am going to start a topic called judiciary. Judiciary is one of the most important organs of the government which interprets law and constitution. यस्तो एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण अङ्ग हो, एउटा निकाय हो जसले कानुन अर्थात् ल र संविधान कन्स्टिट्युसनलाई इन्टरप्रेट गर्ने काम गर्छ. मतलब त्यस दुईटाको अन्तर सम्बन्धको बारेमा चर्चा गर्ने गर्छ र न्याय निसाब दिलाउने काम गर्छ. इट पनिसेस ल ब्रेकर्स. जसले कानुनलाई भङ्ग गर्छ त्यसलाई पनिस गराउने काम भनेको जुडिसरीकै हो. इट प्रोटेक्ट्स द फन्डामेन्टल राइट्स अफ पिपल एन्ड मेन्टेन्स द रुल अफ ल इन द कन्ट्री. जुडिसरी एक्जामिन्स सिभिल एन्ड क्रिमिनल केसेस. विशेष गरी जुडिसरीको काम भनेको सर्वोच्च अदालतले दिने फैसला देशको विकासको निमित्त हुन्छ, जसले कानुनलाई अपहेलना गर्छ, जसले कानुनलाई मान्दैन उसलाई सजाय दिलाउने काम पनि न्यायपालिकाकै हुन्छ. Judicial institution, municipalities. Well, the judicial power of Nepal is exercised by the Supreme Court. मैले अघि नै भनिसके, नेपालमा सबभन्दा सर्वोच्च निकाय भनेकै सर्वोच्च अदालत हो. It subordinates the courts and judicial institutions. यसको अरू निकायहरू पनि हुन्छ. सर्वोच्च अदालत बाहेक अन्य निकायहरूमा जिल्ला अदालत, पुनरावेदन अदालत भनेर अनि विशेष अदालत भनेर 3टा वर्गीकरण गरिएको हुन्छ। सुरुमा केस विशेष अदालतमा जान्छ, विशेष अदालतमा भएको फैसला जिल्ला अदालतमा पुग्छ, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्टमा पुग्छ। जिल्ला अदालतमा पनि त्यो तपाईँलाई चित्त बुझाइ भएन भने यु क्यान फेरि पुनरावेदन अदालतमा गएर तपाईँले पुनरावेदन भनेको फेरि निवेदन दिने काम गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। किनभने एउटै डिसिजन सर्वमान्य हुन्छ भन्ने छैन र अन्तमा डिसिजन दिने भनेको सर्वोच्च अदालतले हो। सर्वोच्च अदालतले फैसला दिइसकेपछिबाट अरूको केही पनि लाग्दैन। Municipalities and village development committees also exercise certain judicial powers on minor cases of local interest. सामान्य घटना परिघटनाहरूलाई भने नगरपालिका र गाउँ विकास समितिले पनि के गर्न सक्छ त फैसला दिन सक्छ। मैले अघि नै भने सुप्रिम कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट र डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट भनेर हुन्छ। सो सुप्रिम कोर्ट पछि हाई कोर्ट हुँदैछ। हाई कोर्ट भनेको विशेष अदालत र डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट भनेको जिल्ला अदालत है। पहिला जिल्लामा अनि विशेषमा अनि पुनरावेदन भनेको एप्लाई गर्ने। So there are 3 levels of courts in Nepal, which are Supreme Court, High Court and District Court. One can finally file a case if not satisfied with the verdict of High Court. So विशेष अदालतले भनेको कुरा पनि स्वीकार्य भएन भने तपाईँ चाहिँ सर्वोच्च अदालतमा चाहिँ जान सक्नुहुन्छ। I guess you have already understood all the features of judiciary and its function. Thank you so much.